Hello and welcome back to Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. So, we are still in the backlog, so of course no new custom courtiers. And we're kind of waiting for our men to replenish. We've got a lot of them to replenish. Positive news since last time, I did notice that I had the Sunset Invasion mod DLC on. And that is now being disabled, so we should have no Aztecs appearing from nowhere, hopefully. So yeah, we'll just get started in the Aztec free world. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for men to reach it, to replenish. There are some other wars going on for Westeros and things, but they don't really matter. Melwis the Bad of Riverrun has usurped the title Lordship of Blackwood Vale from Lord Reaver Gillum of Downcast. Yeah, okay. We don't really care about either side of that, actually. And then he usurped a lordship further down. A scout has spied a coastal fishing village. He says there is much plunder and many women to be found there. Well, we'll see how it goes. The men who so were more hardy than we thought. Our Ironborn managed to make a beachhead, but we fought back. We have failed to claim our iron price today. We shall be back. Yes, fantastic. The reaving has come to an end. We have returned from across the sea. After abiding the old way of reaving and pillaging like true Ironborn, we've gained much respect for our daring and ambition. Cool, we get lots and lots and lots of positive opinion for that. Everyone likes us. It was a fun time. I don't want to kill Helia Wilson. I said no last time as well, and he's still asking. Okay. He's very committed. I really have no reason to kill her though. Christopher Serpentale, I invite you to pay the iron price by joining me on a reaving to the south in the Summer Sea, where we can target the weak summer islanders. I promise we will gain many salt wives and much plunder in the ways of old. Yours, Harlan Kenning. Well, sure, Harlan, we will definitely join you. Yeah. I mean, if you want to go reaving, we'll join you. Looks like Vori is our regent right now. Okay. Interesting. That's fine. Oh, I guess that's because the Kenning guys come with us on the reaving. So he can't be our regent. You know what? That's fair enough. That is fair enough. We can righteously imprison a couple people, but they're all drowned god. You try to kill You try to kill me? Yo. That is my concubines with child, but no, this is not alright. We have nothing that would... We are wroth, actually. There we go. There's our reasoning. We will imprison you. Council, what do you think? Council is with it. Cool. He got away with his 30% chance. He is now in the court of Roderick the Bold of Lonelight. Okay. I am not alright that he was trying to kill me and that I was not informed about this. Yeah, so that's the only plot we know about. Who else is in it? Sir James. Is he in our court? He is not in our court, but we ask him to stop? We can tell him to stop. We'll see how that goes. The moving party had been roaming the coast when a local patrol headed by Odin Gaxo of the Isle of Quivers attacked. We of course easily butchered these people, but the glory surely belongs to Tristan of Grey Garden, who bested Odin Gaxo in single combat, swinging the battle in our favour. He now expects to be rewarded. Oh, good for him. And he is our drowned man, so that's even better. He is very good at martial. My lord, your daughter Malora is responding very well to my tuition. She is improving her skills and advanced in knowledge every day. Okay, good. She gets 2 diplomacy. Oh wow, that's a lot of diplomacy actually. My liege, blessed upon you and your house, I accept your demand. I'll no longer block back Eldis's dubious plot to kill Christopher the Red Reaver. Yes, are we the Red Reaver again, by the way? We are not the Red Reaver. Wait a second. That's not our title. Who are you trying to kill? Oh, you're trying to kill Christopher Mack. Oh, I don't care about that. Oh, okay. Oops. That's unfortunate. I just assumed we were the Red Reaver earlier, so I assumed that we would still be the Red Reaver, but that was a different character. Harlan Kenning fearlessly decided to attack a merchant flotilla, and enemy crews were no match for the Ironborn. We sank their poorly manned escorts, seized their cargo, slew or took captive many men. This is why we follow the old way. Today I've proved myself a true Iron Islander. I've captured a salt wife. What shall be done with her? Well, of course we shall keep her. We are greedy, so we will have her. She is Jalahura, and she is salt wife. Ambitious though. Tristan of Grey Garden has proven himself worthy of betrothed Ironborn, and he has captured himself a salt wife, Quanda. Okay. Right. After a hard day's reaving, the men are having many a strong drink whilst we rest at anchor. Another reaver is bragging of the many he has killed this day, and how he's the boldest of the Ironborn here. My companions think I should challenge him to a finger dance to prove otherwise. Well, of course I'll challenge Eldest to a finger dance, especially as I try to imprison him. Unless it's different Eldest. We had a fine finger dance. We both artfully dodged and bravely caught many an axe, and only suffered trifling injuries. All agreed it was a good lark. Is he in our court? He's still in our court, so it must be the different Eldest who's doing the... Alright, so it's Eldest Pike who's trying to kill people, who is the son of Titus and Lavake. Okay. Fine. After a hard day's reaving and much drink, the Ironborn were in high spirits when Christopher challenged Eldest... Oh, that's the same thing. Yes, I was thinking that sounded awfully familiar. It's roughly exactly the same thing. Okay. We're wretchedly imprisoned, don't really want to. My septum, my drowned man, Master Tristan, tells me that his efforts at increasing religious fervour among the people have been met with great success. A small army of zealots have converged at Salt End, ready to serve me. Now I simply need to attack some suitable infidel before my new recruits wander off in disgust. How many men did we get? We got 600 men. There is a Westerosi army here, which is a bit unfortunate. We have, with those 600, that puts us about 3,000 men. Lannisport has just over 3,000 men. Do we have enough boats to get everyone in one go? We do have enough boats to get everyone over there. Okay. So we could potentially attack Lannisport. The only problem is we have to attack Westeros to get there, which means we'd lose some men. That's unfortunate. We'll have to wait. During the course of the battle, Jimmy came upon a foeman who wielded a fearsome sword made of Valyrian steel. He was no match for the Ironborn warrior, however, and fell in battle against them. Now Jimmy wields his majestic weapon for the glory of his house, a fine blade. Excuse me? You have a Valyrian sword? That's something that I'm very interested in acquiring. We might be keeping a close eye on Jimmy. Harlan Kenning fearlessly decided to attack the merchant flotilla, and the enemy crews were no match for the Ironborn. We sank their poorly manned escort, seized their cargo, and slowly took captive many men. This is why we followed the old way. Yes, victory. Cool. Right. Those supposed to be righteously imprisoned, that guy? Nope. Harlan Kenning's decision to attack a merchant fleet was sound, and the fleet was fairly well defended. We lost a few men seizing their ships, as well as taking some damage to our longships, but in the end no one can resist our Ironborn reavers, and much cargo as well as many captives were taken. Price well paid. During the attack, Tristan of Greygarden was wounded by an enemy fighter, but like a true Ironborn he has chosen to stay with our band of reavers. He is wounded. Good man. And Harlan Kenning was also wounded. Good man for staying with us. Yes. Cool. How many more men do we have now? Not that much. We really need these guys to get off of our land so that we can start merging our fleets together. But he is definitely causing us some issues. Under my guidance, my young daughter Malora is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Cool. My lord, his Grace King Euron has taken his last breath. May he repose in peace. Now his heir, Prince Torwald Goodbrother, will take the throne and will rule the Seven Kingdoms henceforth. I care not for this foreign king. I kinda care. So this is son, King Torwald II of Westeros. He is 12 and he has a tyrannical stain. And he has, well, Rebel Leader as his title. Interesting. Weak claims can be pressed for Westeros for Martin Storm. I don't want to, but that is interesting that we could press it. Yeah, I suppose his grandfather was in charge of Westeros, so that kind of makes sense. A son was born to Lord Christopher of Pike and Ezra named Ambrode. Sure. And he is a weak child. I may call upon his son at some point. Yes. Harlan Kenning's decision to attack a merchant fleet was sound. The fleet was fairly well defended. We lost a few men seizing their ships, as well as taking some damage to our longships, but in the end no one can resist our Ironborn reavers and much cargoes when many captives were taken. Fantastic. We have had some exceptionally low tides in the lands around Saltcliff this moon, which has led some fisherfolk to discover an ancient sunken longship. Okay. I guess I will have a look at it personally. Well, there's 47% chance of finding nothing, and 47% chance that we find a wreck, and then 6% chance we become wounded. Alright, so it has to be one of these, so Let's see. We searched high and low within the wreck, but all our party found were rotting timber and the grim remains of some lost sailors. What a waste of time. Oh no. A daughter was born to Helia Wilson and Sir James named Holly. Okay. Who is a bastard because that is not her husband, or she doesn't have a husband and never has. Okay. Yes. Okay. Harlan Kenning's attack on the enemy merchant fleet seemed foolhardy, and the enemy merchants were too well armed for us to take their gold. They utilised their warships with good effect and not allowing us to board their merchant vessels. We lost a few men, but we shall be back to take our arm price. There's always the next raid. Yes, yes. They're just getting stronger and stronger on top of our land here, which is really bad, because if they actually siege it down, it means that we lose just a whole bunch of troops. Well, vassal troops, but you know, there's still 1,000 of them. Harlan Kenning's attack on an enemy merchant fleet seemed foolhardy, and the enemy merchants were too well armed for us to take their gold. They utilised their warships to good effect, not allowing us to board the merchant vessels. We lost a few men, but we shall be back to take our arm price. Cool. Yeah, these wars are still going on with nothing really happening. Christopher Mack, you want to get married? The Red Reaver. Yeah, marry as you please. Definitely seems like a good idea. Men were enjoying many a hard drink after a good day's reaving when Jimmy challenged Justin Benson, who was boasting of his reaving exploits, to a finger dance. Jimmy was clearly the better of two as he caught and dodged the axes most ably. Justin eventually submitted after losing a few fingers. Okay. That was a good contest. Right. Are you finally moving off my land? No, you just get more onto it. Okay. Master Tristan has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in the aid of Pike. It would seem as the right and honourable course to reward him with certain incomes and grants as to foster greater loyalty. Well, I suppose given that he is a man of the faith, because he's drowned, that we should say we owe him a favour. We're not going to give him money because we're greedy, but a favour seems like something we could give him because we're zealous. Harlan Kenning's reaving has come to an end. We have returned from across a narrow sea after getting much plunder and capturing many salt wives. Okay, Regency has ended. I kind of want to remove these people from my realm. Let's merge up. Let's see what we got. As I would very much like to declare this war. So we have anyone who has inspiring leader. You're Craven. You probably shouldn't be a leader at all. Okay. So we probably want Harlan. Seems fine for the center. Actually, we have the most on this flank. That's fine. Why do we have these sort of split up like that? I guess it's because we have 3 drowned god zealots and not much else. Yeah, okay, fine. Of Harlan as our best one, we'll have Dennis. Probably should not. Well, yeah, actually has a bonus for leading the center, which kind of outweighs his Craven, but Craven makes him choose bad tactics, I believe. And then Tiberius should be on the end, or we could lead it. I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't lead it, actually. Yeah, we'll lead the other one. And let's go and attack. Now, we do have double their men, but they do also have... Wait, this is going to be a straight crossing. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do this. And that's a much better way of attacking this and dealing with the issue. My liege, your wisdom, mercy, or legendary, I've discovered a plot where King Lancelin of the Rock seeks to kill Lord Christopher Pike. Oh dear. That's not good. And, wait, our sister is in it? Oh, this is not good at all. My lord, it's come to my attention nobody's been designated regent for Pike should the realm need it, and Dynald Fire would like to be this regent. He is Drowned God. Okay. Done. That's a weird looking image there. That shouldn't be like that. Anyway, I find a proposal, I'll see it done. Right. Well, we have these people trying to kill us. If I do auto stop, will that just take everyone out? I'm going to switch to auto stop and see if that'll take everyone who we can get out of that. Or whether it just tries to stop. Yeah, okay, so it's taking people out of the plot, which is kind of what we're after. If they won't go out of the plot, then it will give us extra stuff. Like, it will allow us the ability to imprison them. So we went all the way around. We have finally got here. They have no leaders on any of their armies. We have many more men on this flank and are equal in the other two. We should absolutely, yeah, destroy them. Yeah, get off of our land. I think we can probably disband our own troops now. Then we can probably raise if we want to attack this Lannisport Although there are a lot of people around here already. Okay, like there's a lot of Westerosy people around here. Where is our liege's army? There it is. Okay. So if we want to attack you, you have 2.7k men, and you have no alliances. This seems like the perfect time to attack Lannisport. To claim Lannisport for ourselves. We could claim Harlaw for Sigrid Harlaw, but I would prefer to claim Lannisport for ourselves. Just because that will mean that there will be no High Lord of Harlaw, or it will go to King Lancelyn, I think. Because because he won't have any lordships, and there is nothing else in the High Lordship of Harlaw. If I understand, I think that's right. Anyway, let's raise up our men. So, raise them all up. We probably also want to raise our boats, because boats are useful. There we go. How many boats do we have? Do it like that. We have 29 boats. That means we cannot take it across our whole army in one go, because we have just slightly too many men. So what we probably want to do is we probably want to send our men over to somewhere like Banefort, and then get the rest of them over. So I say we have 33 boats. I don't know why it said 29. Yeah, it says 29 here. Like, quite clearly says 33 here. That's weird. Okay. We'll see how many... load capacity is 33,000, so I think the 29 number is just wrong. That's weird. It's just, like... It's weird that it's just wrong. Like, you don't usually have it where the game's just wrong. Usually, it'll have other wrong options. It'll usually have all be the wrong answer, or it'll be... and it'll just be consistent. Or it won't generally have different answers in different places. Lord Christopher, I hereby command you to lay down your arms and end your wars of aggression. If you ignore this express command from your rightful liege, I'll have no choice but to brand you a traitor and enemy of the realm. Signed, King Lancelyn of House Lannister. I don't have to follow your commands. To all my subjects for the crime of failing to keep the peace and disobeying an express command to cease hostilities, I hereby name Lord Christopher Serpentale traitor and enemy of the realm. Signed, King Lancelyn of House Lannister. Yes, he will regret that decision. Right, get on the boats. Do we have everyone we could raise? Wait, why can't we raise these guys? Huh. Why did we not pick them up? I guess there were still enemies around when we did it? Or I maybe accidentally disbanded the troops instead of actually putting them on the boats? We have too many men for the boats. By just like 100. So we'll create a new unit of about that much. And then this slot can get on the boats. Move you to Banefort. Travellers bring rumours of fire and blood. They say that Goldscale has escaped from the dungeons of Alira Vassar and has built his lair in Ovel's Mell. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. So we want to drop off our men in Banefort. Yo, what are you doing here? How did you even... How did he get... He got his fleet and he brought over 800 men to lose a battle. That's an interesting move there. And we caught Tywell Lannister, who is his child. Okay. Great job. He is captured in battle, is now our prisoner. That was just awful. We have 50% war score. Why does it say 0 when the actual answer is 50 as well? This is like a weird collection of bugs. It seems... Maybe there's just a lag on the numbers? Because it seems like it fixed itself there. Asha Ironreaver is dead. She was previously married to... Well, she was married to Lenzi, son of Dolph, who is no longer in our court. Cool, he's still in the court of the Iron Shields. Level of education I wish to purchase for Brella Pike. Very essentials. She's also a Hasterton, which is interesting, but she was being... yes, he was being tutored by Asha Ironreaver and Lenzi, I assume. It was probably Lenzi who converted her to Old Gods. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, let's drop off our men at the Banefort. We can then disband our boats, probably. So we don't need any of those. So let's head over here, disband our boats. That's not our... Wait. That still counts as enough? That's not our... This is not a friendly port, apparently, even though we could actually go to port. That's weird. Okay, disband? Whatever. I don't care how many... Like, we can just teleport back here anyway, so... It doesn't really matter. Do we want to go into hiding? Not really. Yeah, he has 0 plot power, pretty much. He has 40% from base, but you need a backer to actually do anything. I actually want to be leading this army. We want Dennis and Harlan. Yeah, that seems about right. Although we want to change it so that Harlan has more men. Not that one. This one? Yeah, that's about right. And then we'll stick that one over. Then maybe this one as well. Yeah, that looks a bit better. We just want to make it so that our really strong guy has the most people he can. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks for watching, and next time we will finish this war. See you then. Goodbye.